y'all, and welcome back. It is the second taste test of Smart Sweets. And did you know they changed their formula up a little bit? I know, wild. We're gonna talk about it. We're also going to try two of their newest creations. We got gummy worms and we got lollipops. I also have real lollipops and real gummy worms, and we're gonna see how they hold up. So let's buckle up and figure out if we should buy these. If you are new, my name is Nicole. I'm a registered dietitian as well as a fitness instructor, and I've been in the nutrition fitness world for over 10 years. And let me tell you what, I freaking love candy. I know I'm a dietitian, but no, I don't just eat tofu, quinoa, and broccoli. Even though I do like those foods, I love a sweet treat. I love a gelatinous treat, a Swedish fish, a gummy worm. But if a company can make a candy and make it taste good and less added sugar, I mean, freaking sign me up, I'm in. So we're gonna see if these taste good, if they're worth your money, because of course, these candies are a lot more expensive than your regular $1 bag candy. Let's put a pin in the tasting just to talk about Smart Sweets and how it's different than other health candies. Really big thing that differs Smart Sweets from other healthy candies is there are no sugar alcohols. Sugar alcohols really do help minimize calories, minimize carbohydrates in other candies, yet sugar alcohols also cause a lot of GI distress. I am talking gassy, bloating, diarrhea, etc. Things you don't want to happen when you're just chomping on a few gummy worms, you know what I mean? Without using sugar alcohols, they do need to find ingredients that still have that sweetness, and they wanted to add some fiber to just give their sweet candies a little bit more oomph on the nutrition label. Right now they use something called non-GMO IMO, which used to be considered a fiber. Now it's not considered a fiber because our body really does digest it very closely as a carbohydrate. They do still have some fiber, and it's from the soluble tapioca fiber, which really is just the fibrous part of tapioca. Another thing to be mindful when you're buying these, you may look at the carbohydrates and be like, wow, Nicole, that's a lot of carbohydrates for this. I thought it was a low carb food. Not necessarily. The ingredients they use is still a starch, so it still is broken down into our body like carbohydrates, yet a lot of the grams of carbohydrates that you see on this bag is from allulose and is from the fiber, and those are two things that our body doesn't break down. Allulose is the sweetener that they use. It's a lot less calories than regular table sugar. Let's finish Science Corner, and let's go try these gosh darn things and see if you should buy them. Smart Sweets gummy worms. In a serving, which is 6 pieces of gummy worms, 70 calories, 22 carbohydrates, and that's including the allulose. In here, 6 pieces, 90 calories, 21 grams of carbohydrates. So they have relatively the same carbohydrates, but note this, 0 added sugar, 12 grams of added sugar. Yes, it has around the same carbohydrates, but if you minus the allulose from the carbohydrates, because we don't digest allulose, it's less. Also to note, 2 grams of protein in this one, 9 grams of fiber, 0 grams of fiber, 1 gram of protein. Delicious. Probably the gelatin. To make this thing sweet, they do use allulose and they use stevia. Also, fun thing, they use spirulina extract for color, as well as fruit and vegetable juice for color. Let's try it. Ooh, it smells good. Can you smell it? A little sticky. Like if you've had a Smart Sweet before, the gummy bears are a little sticky. Same thing. Oh. Okay. Wait, I should probably try one of these. Okay, regular gummy, Smart Sweets gummy. Okay. Smart Sweets gummy, definitely super chewy. You know Haribo gummies, or Haribo gummies, they're super, super chewy. That's exactly what it tastes like. The flavor is there. It's definitely a little stevia undertone, and it's not as flavorful as regular gummy worms. And what I mean by that is there's no like citric acid tart in it. So this is definitely a diluted, I would say, flavoring of a fruit candy. This one, you can definitely taste the corn syrup, and it definitely has a little bit more of a citric tartness. Would I eat an entire bag? For sure. What I recommend though is if you have this and you're like, Nicole, that dull flavor, I need more of a punch, a pow, I recommend maybe having like 3 Smart Sweets gummy worms, 3 regular gummy worms, so that you still have some of the like corn syrup gummy worms, you know, the so delicious ones, as well as 3 of the lower sugar, higher fiber gummies. So you get the best of both worlds, you know, like Hannah Montana. All right, let's try the Lollipops. Looking at the back of the nutrition label, this one is a little different than the gummy worms as well as the other ones. There's no fiber in this one. It is 60 calories for 2 lollipops. So 30 calories a lollipop, quick math. And then there are 14 grams of carbohydrates. The kicker here, no fiber. 0 grams of protein, 1 gram of total sugar. Now the carbohydrates, remember, are still coming from the main ingredient, which is that non-GMO, IMO, which is basically just a starch. So it is still a carbohydrate. Now let's look at regular lollipops. 1 pop, 70 calories. Total sugars, 13 grams of added sugars. Total carbohydrates, 17. So the amount of carbohydrates on here is basically the amount of added sugar here. So why is added sugar so bad, and why are we trying to limit our added sugar? Well, there's a lot of research that shows that there's a correlation with added sugar to health concerns like dental caries, cavities, diabetes, obesity, as well as other ones. So now, let's give it a shot. These Smart Sweets lollipops are very much reminding me of like Halloween lollipops, dentist lollipops, just little guys. And then this is Blow Pop. Has a little treat of gum inside, but 13 grams of added sugar. Smart Sweets, 70 calories for both of them. 1 gram of sugar per 2 lollipops. Okay, little guy, big guy. Obviously, you know the difference. First taste comes in punching you with a little bit of tartness. Then a middle taste of some artificialness, like stevia. And then a little bit of a bitterness. It's like tart, bitter, stevia-ness. I don't think I would buy this again. Yeah, there's no comparison. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm really sorry, Smart Sweets, because the gummy worm's pretty good. These are a little bit of a miss. They're tart, which is cool, but I taste too much stevia, and it's much more worth it for me to just have a regular lollipop than a Smart Sweet lollipop. I know there's 13 grams of sugar in it, but this is way more worth than 14 grams of starch. I said what I said. But I just don't think this is worth the purchase. Gummy worms, yes. Lollipops, no. And y'all, that is the video, short and sweet, until Smart Sweets comes out with more things. If you've tried these before, let a girl know down below if you agree or disagree with me. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button, alert button, so you never miss another nutrition or workout video from me. Share this with your friends and family. And until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.